Welcome back to United Talk TV. Manchester United 3, Sheffield United 0. Braddle's back to winning ways after the lockdown.
Yeah, back to winning ways. Fantastic results. Some spectacular performances from a few players, if not all the players. 3-0. I did call it. Quite happy with the results.
You did. You called it. You called it. You did call it. You got your prediction spot on. And Anthony Martial.
Yeah.
Hat-trick. First one since the Fergie era in the Premier League.
Yes, 7 years. It's taken a while. Fantastic. Yes, I've never seen him in that form for some time. And really well-deserved play. Fantastically.
And 2 questions to that Martial hat-trick. Does that mean he is our number 9 going forward in the future? And does that show progression under Oli? Because Moyes couldn't do it, Van Gaal didn't do it, and Jose didn't do it under the Premier League. So is there progression under Oli? Do you see it? And do you see Martial as our number 9?
I think we're slowly starting to see the progression, Jay. Tony, I rate him a lot. Sometimes he's a bit lazy, but when he's on form like that, I mean, he can score 3 or more goals any day. But slowly seeing progression from our side. And
I mean, lots of people, you use the word lazy there. Honestly, I don't see that at all in him. I mean, I know I've spoken to lots of other people. And I think his work rate's exceptional. I've never doubted him in terms of his ability off the ball. When you call laziness, I mean, fair enough if that's what you say. But to me, I think Martial's exceptional, and he's starting to grow. He's starting to mature. And for me, and Ali's back to him. All 3 goals were inside the 6-yard box, pretty much. So they were
fantastic.
They were all
class finishes.
Class finishes. I mean, we'll get into the game into more detail. For me, Greenwood and Martial, the 2 guys going forward for us up front. We just need to get that right winger in Sancho. For me, that's crucial, and keeping hold of Pogba. And Pogba played. I didn't see him. He was smiling, laughing the whole game.
Whole game. That's it. Yeah, no, I'm with you, Joe. It was awesome to see that combination. Like you said, love seeing Greenwood as well. It was good.
Yes, definitely. Hold on, we might get... No, that's not one. So let's get into the player ratings. Let's talk about the game, and then we're moving on to Norwich Saturday FA Cup. Let's start off with the Gea and the goals. I mean, he didn't have to do much. He could have had
he didn't have to.
He could have put like a chair up and just sat there the whole game.
Camping chair, feet up. He could have just chilled. There was at times where we did lose the possession and going forward, but I think we're doing tactically, giving them more to catch them on the counter again. The Gea couldn't fault him, didn't do anything wrong, didn't have to do anything.
Made one save.
You can give him a 7.5.
I give him a 6 just because he did nothing, and that's not his fault.
Yeah, exactly.
And he just gets a 6, which is an average score, just because he had nothing to do. So it's not his fault. But that shows good. I think Matic was key there, because I saw some crazy stat. Maguire, our defense has much more clean sheets with Matic starting. So I didn't read it properly. I didn't read it, but I just saw something like that quickly. So Matic was key, and I think he played exceptionally well. But we'll get into him just now. AWB Spider-Man right back.
Aaron Wan-Bissaka, fantastic performance. I feel got some good balls. I think he got an assist as well.
Yeah, his cross to Martial was fantastic, and he beat the guy on the outside and crossed it in low.
I also saw some sick skill moves from him through that game, and I think he brings a lot coming forward. I think he's worked on his crossing. He wasn't the best crosser.
Definitely.
I'm going to give him. I'm going to match him with 7.5, close to 8.
I give him an 8. I give him an 8. Just the assist, the clean sheet. I don't think he missed a tackle again. Standard for.
For sure.
Standard for
one-on-one, fantastic. Yeah.
Next to him is Lindelof.
Slabhead.
Yeah, Lindelof.
Lindelof. I say you can't fault the defense. Didn't do much.
Didn't do anything really.
Lindelof came forward quite a lot this game. I saw him in the box very often on the corners and that. I'm going to give him a 7.
7. I think the same for Maguire as well for me. Both centre backs get 7.
But he couldn't get a goal. But it was a foul. But
thanks for bringing that up. Clean forgot about that. For me, that's a goal. I think Jagielka, who it is, he goes. He gets like a little touch, like a boom, and then the ref falls for it. I mean, if the ref's not calling that, and VAR doesn't even do its job either, that's for me, that's a goal. For me, I don't see a foul.
I don't know, it's 50-50.
I don't see a foul there.
It was a bit heavy.
Maybe I'm a bit biased.
I'm with you, that's fine.
Maybe I'm a bit biased. Maybe I am.
Yeah.
But for me, I saw absolutely nothing in that. He just. Yeah, I was really upset last night, but anyway, it is what it is. We still won, so I'm not going to go into too much detail and rant about that. Yeah.
Luke Shaw.
Oh, for me, Luke Shaw had a decent game. Going forward, I thought he did well, but defensively, I think for me, I give him a 7.
At times.
I give him a 7.
Yeah, for sure.
I give him a 7.
I'll match it.
I mean, lots of people will be with me and say Luke Shaw didn't have, I thought Luke Shaw didn't have a great game, but he didn't have the worst game. But I mean, lots of people think Luke Shaw's fantastic, and others will be on the other side and say he was terrible. But for me, he was alright. You?
Yeah, no, I thought he did his job. Can't fault him anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna match him with a 7 and a half.
Yeah, 7 for me. I mean, yeah, Luke Shaw was alright, but he wasn't fantastic. But he did play a decent game. So
exactly.
I'm not gonna get on the bandwagon against Luke Shaw because and I do like Luke Shaw. So it's I'm happy with that performance. Nemanja Matic.
Oh, fantastic performance, and I think he deserved the call up to starting 11 and that.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'd be harsh if I didn't give him an 8.
To be honest, I'm going to give him a 9.
Yes.
I'm going to give him a 9.
Yeah.
I think Matic was fantastic. His positional play, he skilled 2 players in the box at one stage. I was like, geez, look at that, because normally we've been calling Matic slow. He's a snail. He's like a sloth.
Yeah, for sure.
He didn't look
slowly starting to see that. Slowly starting to see that Matic.
Normally, he just passed the ball sideways, backwards. This time, he was just passing it. First time, he didn't take too many touches. One touch, boom, off.
Yeah,
One
for
touch,
sure.
boom. Even first touch passes going forward. I mean, Matic was fantastic for me. 9 for me. Let's go to Bruno first. Bruno,
I can never really fault the man. He's fantastic in my eyes.
The love affair continues. The love affair continues. Yeah, love Bruno.
Myself and Bruno. Fantastic. I think he's just a few steps ahead of everyone else, except for Pogba. I think they could be on the same page, but you can see his vision. Not that much great through balls. I didn't see as many as I would have liked to, but it's Bruno. I can never fault him. I'm going to touch him on a 7.5, 8.
Yeah, I give him a 7 as well. I mean, Bruno, he did misplace some passes, but he also had some fantastic touches, and he was like the pivot of passing the ball to Wan-Bissaka to cross it in for Martial, where he probably would have shot beforehand. So I think Ole or Bruno's just had a change of mind. Instead of taking that shot, let me find someone who's just in a better position and keep those simple passes going.
For sure. I saw that a lot with Pogba as well. Pogba had a few shooting opportunities and he just lays it off and passing.
Exactly. Yeah. Bruno 7 for me. Paul Pogba.
Fantastic. I also can't fault him what he did last night. Fantastic performance. I think he's a bit upset with Martial because he absolutely ended, I think, like 5 players' careers, but Martial was hungry for a hat-trick and took a shot.
He did. I remember that. That was a fantastic piece of skill.
Pogba he had a nice chip over, I think it was onto Rashford, and Rashford missed it completely.
Yes. That was beautiful.
But some fantastic football by Pogba. I'm going to give him an 8, 8.5.
I'll give him a 7. But I can see why, and I can see why you give him an 8. That's fairly justifiable. Pogba had a good game. Not too many faults. He played with a smile. Looked like he wanted to be there. To be honest, it looked like a training session for me, to be honest, that whole game. I mean, I don't know if it's the crowd or Sheffield was just that poor. Man United, for me, they didn't even get out of third gear for 90% of that game.
We were just stuck with.
I don't even think there's still so much more to come.
No, for sure. I think we really could have put them to bed with a much bigger score if we wanted to. But
exactly. But it's anyway. 3 points is 3 points. Then let's go to Rashford. We'll go to Rashford.
Rashford. Of course, he's going to have some critics from the last night's game.
Yes. And
one very easy miss.
One
very, very easy miss. Thank goodness for Inter Milan's player who had a shocker.
Yeah.
At least there is someone worse than Rashford's missing. He just had to get something on it. He did, but it was still just poor, But I think he had 2 great assists or 2.
Yeah, you got 2 assists. Yeah.
Exactly. So he made it up, but I think he's still got to work on that finishing, and he should have could have had 2 or 3 goals last night again.
Definitely could have.
The volley was much more difficult compared to the first one that he had, but
you should have had. You should have at least
or
got
attacking play. You should be hitting those.
You definitely should. Rashford. I thought he looked a bit rusty to me, but I mean, that's fine. He's still going to be a world class player in Rashford. Rashford's got way too many qualities about him. So yeah, I'm not going to criticize Rashford too much. I think he had a fantastic game. Not the best game, but he still had a great game.
Not at all.
Yeah, so
made it up with
we put that miss behind him. We put that miss behind him.
Yeah,
and
for
just
sure.
keep going forward. Greenwood.
Oh, what do you give Rashford?
Oh, what do I give Rashford? I give him an 8. I'll give him an 8.
Just for the 2 assists.
The 2 assists.
Yeah, I'm with you.
But it could have been a lot worse if he didn't have the assist, but he's playing. But it's 8 for me. It's fine.
Yeah. For sure. Mason, that man excites me, his skill, and whenever he gets on the ball, I just basically sit up in my chair and I'm like, it's something special, And I like it. You saw him taking a nice, decent, it could go to like Rose there, but I like players he's 18, 19 years old and he's taking shots from 35 yards out, So I think it was a shooting. You don't know where it's coming from. Like I said, it's left, right. You don't know what he's gonna do.
And he looks calm on the ball.
Future.
He looks calm on the ball.
That's the future for me. That Mason's something special.
Definitely. I'll just give him a 7. He didn't do too much.
7. Yeah, I'm matching you.
Yeah, but it's still a good game from Greenwood. And then obviously, I'm sure, no doubt, everyone's man of the match is Martial.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
Fantastic.
10 out of 10.
If you went lower than 10, I think you'd be extremely harsh, because he deserves 10 and if not more.
Yeah,
fantastic
definitely.
Performance. I mean, some cheeky finishes, that hat-trick I thought was so cheeky.
And proper number 9 goals. Proper number 9 goals right
in
the
proper. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, 6-yard box, and then I love the little chip over the keeper. It was
fantastic composure, nerve, and Rashford also played a great ball to him. Rashford also with 2 great assists and 1 Besak with assists. So 3 quality goals. Great play by United. Not much more you can say than fantastic performance. Yeah,
for sure. And then we saw something wild that I'm sure we've never seen in football in history, where we see 5 substitutes at once.
That's why I say
I was getting worried.
It sort of looked like a friendly. That's why I'm saying it looks like a friendly.
Yeah, for sure. I was getting worried. I thought they left them a bit late again, but it's alright. It seemed like we managed to play, seem fit. So yeah.
Yeah, and the most important thing, no new injuries. They came out of that game, so looking all good.
Got a little bit of fright when Bruno went down, but strong, he gets back up.
Yeah, he's alright.
I love affair with him. He's a strong man. He gets up,
Definitely. 3-0 to Manchester United. If Anthony Martial is your man of the match as well, make sure you hit that like button. Share the content and all that. So top stuff, Battles. 3-0, we're moving on. And most importantly, Leicester drop points. Chelsea potentially could drop points this evening.
Points tonight. Yeah, hopefully that'll be fantastic for us. I think we're 2 points away from them.
And 6 behind Leicester.
So top 3 is looking reachable regarding like Leicester starts. I mean, they haven't won. They've got 2 draws.
2 draws, yeah.
So it's not looking good. But Chelsea better drop points tonight.
Yeah, we'll see what happens there. But the most important thing is if we win our remaining games, top 4 is definitely ours. No question about that.
It's there. Exactly.
So we just got to keep the momentum going. Wolves, I think Wolves are also going to be a tough challenge. They're going to be in there.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But luckily we don't have to play them anymore. Wolves still have to play Chelsea. I think they also have to play Everton. I'm not too sure of their fixtures, but they also got a tough run-in, the same with Leicester and Chelsea. They got tough run-ins compared to us. But that doesn't mean anything if we don't win the games.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm with you, Jay.
But yeah, let's 3-0 to Manchester United. Next game is the FA Cup on Saturday against Norwich.
Yeah.
Away from home,
yeah, for sure. Away from home. No, I don't think we're going to see a strong side like we've been seeing in the Premier League. I think we're going to see quite a few rotations. You're going to see the likes of Williams. Yeah, you'll probably see a Gala start. You'll see a Williams start. You'll probably see Pereira start. It'll be quite a heavy change, I feel.
I think we'll see 11 changes. I think we'll see a whole new...
No, for sure. I'm with you. I'm back here, and I wouldn't blame Ollie for doing that to give the guys a rest. And it should be a game we should win.
And what are your thoughts? Do we prioritize the FA Cup, or do we focus just primarily on the Premier League?
I think you put 50-50, or you put everything into every tournament we're still in, because obviously we want that silverware. So yeah, of course you want to reach top four because we want to get that Champions League spot. But yeah, it would be nice to get some silverware, Europa League or FA Cup, So
Even
I
both.
definitely think
Even both.
yeah, exactly. I definitely think we shouldn't say, all right, our main focus is Premier League top four for Champions League. I think let's put everything and anything into
So
reaching the
separate
finals in both those tournaments.
Definitely agree.
Still have that strength on the bench in case you go 1-0 down and you can bring a game changer like Bruno or Pogba and you can bring it out to 2-1 or penalty shootout or whatever, So I definitely think we shouldn't write off any tournaments or trophies at the moment.
So the Norwich have lost both their games back to the Premier League, Southampton and Everton. They've lost.
Last match.
So I mean, and they look doomed. They look relegated. So it's not going to be an easy game because they'll listen.
No, for sure, they've got some quality there as well. You got the likes of Pookie, you've got Campbell. They've got some quality players there. I mean, and the smaller clubs seem to upset Man United, so I don't think we should write them off. You can't write them off. So.
And because they're going to be putting everything into this game because they know relegation is probably imminent now.
Yeah, exactly.
And this is their last chance to have some dignity going into the season,
Yeah, for sure.
So I mean, it's but we should win it, and hopefully we do win it, and then that puts us into the semi-final,
Semi-finals. Yes, I'm with you, Jay, and score predictions.
Yeah, well, what do you think the changes? Who do you see coming in? Who do you see dropping out?
Oh, Joe, like you said, I think it's very possible we could see a total new 11. Probably see Romero.
I think Romero will start.
See Romero and guys. Yeah, for sure. You're going to see Romero and guys. You're going to see Brandon Williams. Then I'm going to go with Bailey. I don't think Axel, I don't know if he'll be fit and ready. So I might slot Slabhead in there just for the captaincy role.
That's a possibility.
So Bailey, Slabhead, and then Dalot.
Yeah, as Dallo,
I don't know if he's fit.
I don't even know what the story is with Diego. I think he is. So I don't see why he shouldn't start. I haven't heard
I'll probably see Dallo.
Yep.
Then I think you're also going to see the likes. You're going to see the lots of Mata getting a go.
Definitely Mata.
Hopefully, Chong. Hopefully see a. But I'm not sure. You never know what's up on his sleeve. It's difficult. I'll have to put some pen to paper and see.
Well, I'll
take up with my 11.
Let me go through it in my head quickly. I think Romero will start. Probably Dallo. He's not injured. And then, as you said, Bailey definitely has to start as one of the centre backs. And then either Twanzebe if he's ready. If not, then I think Maguire will be the other one. And then Williams, left back. I think we'll see Pereira and Lingard start. With
Mata probably
maybe Fred. I think Fred because he didn't get any minutes, so I think Fred that'll be the midfield, and then you'd probably have Mata forward with Igalo and James. I think that will be that sort of front three if you want, and then on the bench I'm hoping to see Ghana on there. I'm hoping to see Chong on there. And then I think you're allowed 5 as well subs, so. You're allowed to make 5 subs, so 9 on the bench. So, Bruno will probably be there just in case,
you're gonna have some strength there, I'm sure, because you don't want to go 1-0 down or something, and you're gonna bring a quality player.
Possibly McTominay might also start instead of Lingard or Pereira, and one of them will drop to the bench. So that's also another way Oli can go. So it'll be interesting. I think we'll see a whole new 11. Score prediction.
I don't think. Jay, I'm gonna go easy 2-0. I wouldn't say a walkover like a 4-5 because obviously we're gonna be playing our second team.
Yeah, I think 3-0. I think another strong performance. I think we just have too much quality. I definitely think a
strong performance. I think we're gonna dominate throughout the 90 minutes once again, but I don't see us walking in more than 2 or 3 goals.
Yeah, and we still got a solid back 4 with Romero. If Romero probably will start, and he's still a quality goalkeeper, so.
Yeah, for sure.
I think they don't have too much going forward without, if Pookie's not firing, they've got really nothing going for them,
and Tuki didn't start yesterday, so I don't know if that was already a rest or
Oh,
whatever. So
interesting. I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
yeah, he didn't start yesterday, so
I think yeah. I think
never know if they're
I think
preparing. So
I
it's
think that
already probably a rest for Saturday.
I think that that's possibly very true. But anyway, yeah, let us know your predictions for Norwich. Let us know your game thoughts. Anthony Martial hat-trick. That's the headlines. He takes all the headlines today. Well done to Anthony Martial. Yeah, and yeah, just make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment, and just we keep growing the channel. And yeah, that's about it for today's breakdown and match analysis and
Looking
match
forward
build
to
up. Yeah,
Saturday.
looking forward to Saturday. All right,
That's it. All
Battles.
right.
Thanks for joining
Yeah.
us.
Thanks, Big J.
Thanks for
Yeah.
joining
Thank
us,
you for
sir.
having me.
All right, perfect.
Cool.